Welcome back to another week of Teams List Tuesday, team selection and player trades. We'll check out my scores from last week. It was okay, nothing to write home about. Top 23%, which isn't fantastic. I want to be down in that 6%, but for the last probably 4 weeks, I've been stuck up in this around 45,000. So let's have a look at the team, see how that went. So, last week, after last week's video, I had some feedback. I was going to buy Viliami Kickow. Someone talked me into, or a few people talked me into getting, instead of getting a mid-range and a mid-range, I went out and got Cameron Smith. I actually traded Api Coruscant because he was injured, so I got Smith. And I also got this dude from Souths, so I can kind of rotate Patrick Carrigan up if I need to. So yes, got Smith, had him as my captain, so that was fantastic. Grant, Huss, Paulo, Fenor Blake, great front rowers. Taumalolo, Carrigan, Leilua, okay. Played Nate Butcher. I thought he was going to be a gun and a pod, but he's not even playing big minutes really. Still got Hudson Young, didn't play him. Got Ben Hunt. Williams, not really a fan of. He made me some money, so it could be time for him to go. I've got Jake Avarillo. I have had Jake Avarillo there for a while. I bought him as a cheapie. We've got No Faluma, Yo went good, Best, Hammer. I had Dewey, who got 30 points in the first half and then got HIA, so I was really spewing about that. And Tedesco. A lot of people might have had Tedesco as captain, but I went with Smith. So let's look at the squad announcements. And yeah, so this week, these players are going to make me some money, so I don't really want to trade out Hudson Young or Nate Butcher. Don't want to trade Jake Avarillo. I might actually get rid of Dewey because he's been underperforming. 30, 30, 30, so he's going to lose me money. So it could be time for Dewey to go, or Tommy Talau. One of those two. Okie dokie, here we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip this bit first and read this, because last week I didn't read it all. I got excited about things and I missed important things. That's okay. Adam Clune and Trent Merrin will miss a week. So Ben Hunt goes back to halfback, which isn't great because I've got him as halfback, but I wanted him to play hooker. Cameron McInnes to hooker, Jackson Ford to lock. Jordan Pereira replaces Jason Saab. Tarek Sims returns from suspension, pushing Tyrell Fui Moano to the bench. Tristan Saylor is the new name on the spine. On the bench. Okay, I've got Latrell, so he returns from suspension. Alex Johnson shifts to the wing. Corey Allen out. Liam Knight, Patrick Mogo return. Place of Jack Johns and Hame Selly. So Matthew Duffy has been on fire of late. I've got Ben Hunt, but I really wanted him to play hooker. Cameron McInnes would be a good buy. I've got Latrell. Jackson Paulo, you could get him this week. I could actually get rid of Tommy Talau and bring in Jackson Paulo, seeing that it looks like he's taken James Roberts' spot. A lot of people told me to get Bailey Sirenen, but I don't think he got that many points last week. So, yeah, this dude's still playing, which is good for me. I got him as a cheapie. All right, next game, Tigers and Warriors. Alex Twall returns at lock. Luke Garner in the back row. Oliver Clark starts at prop. Packer suspended. A head knock. Sam McKinley drops to the bench. Matt, wow, he's out. He's been playing really well too. Thomas McKaylee returning. Josh Reynolds is available, but is named in reserves. Okay. For the tour, Mamalo went back to New Zealand. Patrick Herbert starts on one wing. George Jennings on the other. Dan Alvaro replaces Isaiah Papali. Look away Egan. So let's look at where Jazz Tavanga. Okay, we might take a look at him this week. Jazz. Because there's actually two players, Mitchell Barnett and Jazz Tavanga. And also Corey Harawira Naira. We'll see if he's playing for okay, we're going to skip that. Another spine reshuffle. Brady Croft out with a shoulder injury. Well, that's kind of good. Milford's back though. Milford's in. So Darius Boyd is at fullback. Richie Kenner in the wing. Jake Turpin returns at hooker. Ethan Bullymore on the bench. Okay. Josh Dugan returns. Connor Tracy. Britton Nakora. Toby Rudolph starts at lock. He's playing fantastic. Okay, so let's have a look. Tony Staggs, Milford, so Dearden's still playing, so you could get him in because he's pretty cheap as a money maker. And this, no, you wouldn't risk it. Kennedy's playing pretty good. Sione Katoa is playing pretty good. I'm surprised Jesse Ramian's playing because he had a hamstring injury maybe. Toby Rudolph playing really good. Front rower, he's not second row in Supercoach. Okay, Roosters Titans. All right, Ryan Hall replaces Brett Morris. So anyone who has Brett Morris, sorry about that. Nothing much happening here, so not even gonna bother looking over. Actually Satili Tupanua is starting. So Boyd Corden is out still, is he? Yeah. But Satili Tupanua. So I'll see how much he is. I got Nate Butcher, but on the outer. The Titans actually played kind of okay for the first little bit on the weekend, and they fell apart. Okay. Bupana replaces at fullback. Well, that's interesting. Curtis Scott recalled at centre. Kotrick to wing. John Bateman makes his long-awaited return. Mid-season recruit Corey Harawira Naira comes straight into the 17th in place of Harley Smith-Shields. Okay, so where is Corey Harawira Naira on the bench? So if he doesn't get big minutes, his price is going to drop. In the next couple of weeks, he has to start somewhere, like Dynamis. No. Where does he start? Maybe Hudson Young drops back. They've actually got a pretty good forward pack, even though they've got lots of injuries everywhere else. Okay. Nothing going on here. This dude's still pretty cheap, but he's classed as a centre. Okay. Dylan Walker, no. Viliami returns in the back row. Tara May dropping and Matt Burton out, which is no good because I've still got Matt Burton and I want him to play. Alright, so we'll have a look at the team. Kayla Aikens, Mansour, Nade and Crichton. Tell you what, Crichton's been playing pretty good. Tamo, Yo, everyone surely has Yo. Joel Thompson is playing even though he had some sort of injury last week. Alright, let's look down here. Tim Lafwire replaces Kieran Holland. Nothing much of interest. Alright, Kane Evans and Oregon Kafusi return. Let's check it out. Guffo, Brown Moses, Money Paulo. Andrew Davies been playing pretty good. He might be, it's his third game this week, so he's worth a look if you need to get someone in. Jake Avarillo is great. Come on, make me some money. Alright, Storm. The last game, yep. Alright, Severy replaces Brenko Lee. Chris Randall comes in at hooker. Sam Utah, Phoenix, Crossland, and Josh King. Okay, so Ponga, Tuala, Moga Best, Hummel Hunt, Kurtman, Mitchell Pearce, Clemmer, Mitchell Barnett. Well, he's starting this week. I don't know if he started last week. He might have. But I like Mitchell Barnett and Jazz Tavanga. Alright, let's get into some trades. Or maybe I don't even know what to do. I'm not trading these guys. I don't need to do anything there. Nate Butcher is going to make me some money, but I only bought him probably cheaper than that. It's not really a trade I want to make considering they're playing the Gold Coast this weekend. So, because he could go big. And Hudson Young, I don't know if I want to trade him because his break-even's 29. Surely he gets 29. And his upcoming games, Canberra soon are playing Cowboys, who are going a bit weak, Broncos a bit weak, Gold Coast a bit weak, Bulldogs a bit weak. So they've got 4 games out of the next 5 where they could get big scores. But, and in saying that, George Williams, who I kind of want to trade, and Dewey or Talau. Well, I'd say we'll get rid of Talau. He's made me 130 grand, which is good to go. New Zealand. Okay, so I'm going to trade Talau, and I think I'm going to trade Williams because I think he's made me some money too. Can I click on him at the moment? No. I can't, it won't come up. Okay. I could shift Jake Avarillo down. Could shift Latrell up. Okay, I'll shift Latrell up and see 5/8. Sean Johnson, 22%. Upcoming matches. Okay, so he's playing the Broncos this week, then Para, then the Gold Coast, Panthers, Cowboys, Newcastle, New Zealand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 out of the next 7 games. You could get big points. Actually, I should put one of those guys down there because if someone gets injured, I've got 1, 2, 3 people who I can sub down. I wouldn't have to trade anyone. Okay, so we'll get Johnson in, and then we'll see what I can do in the 250 in the centers. All right, who did I see? All right, now we'll move Avarillo down. Okay, so we've got Dearden we could grab. Who was the guy playing? Connor Tracy. Oh, he's a Sharks too. I don't really want two Sharks guys. Surely Tommy Dearden is going to make a little bit of money. So he lost not much because he got a 9. 24, 39. Poor Broncos. Alright. What if we sub him up there? Then what do we have? Tex Hoy. Is Tex Hoy playing? No, so just there. No Tex Hoy. Phoenix Crossland. He's on the interchange. Phoenix Crossland. Alright, they're my two options. I'm either going to go with Phoenix Crossland, who has had big raps on him, but he got injured, didn't he? What was his injury at the start of the year? Injury. Battling injury. Groin, pelvis, groin injury. Phoenix Crossland or Thomas Dearden. Alright, we'll go Dearden because he's going to be playing more minutes. Alright. And what have they got to lose, the Broncos? Surely he'll start playing. He got 39 against the Storm. So surely he'll get more points. I think that is my trades. Yep. Alright, let's look at the team. So we're going to leave Smith, captain. Oh, complete trades. Alright, so who are the Storm playing? Storm are playing the Knights on the Sunshine Coast. Hopefully it's good weather. He cracked up a big score against the Broncos. The Knights have not good hooker rotation. Harry Grant is playing on a Friday night. Could go Harry. The Roosters are playing the Titans. Alright. I think we're going to go to Desco as captain this week. We'll put the V on Cam. Grant, Fanil Blake. What do I do? No. I'm going to take it off Averillo, put it on Mitchell. And the Tigers are playing the Warriors. On a Friday night. It's going to be very wet. Who are the Bulldogs playing? The Bulldogs are playing. Oh, I actually like Jake Averillo, but he scored a try last week, so that takes 17 off that. What's that? 31 points. Okay, Hudson Young is playing the Cowboys. We are going to go with... No, I'm going to go Nate Butcher against the Titans. Hopefully he goes big. 44 points is fine. If he gets more than 44, I'll be stoked. Tedesco, Hammer, Best, Nafaluma, Yo, Mitchell, Johnson, Hunt. Okay, so that is my trades, and I ran you through the teams lists. Leave any comments about my trades this week of getting Sean Johnson in, if you think that's a good one, and Tom Dearden. Next week's trade, I will be looking to get rid of either Hudson Young or Butcher, whatever one makes the most money or has a shocker. And then that's the one I'll be getting rid of. This dude's just been sitting there. I've got to do something about him. I should have got Jackson, the guy from Souths. I should have got rid of him. Jackson, Paulo. Is he going to go up in price? He's got a break even of 1 because he's going to go up a little bit. What's Tom Dearden? Tom Dearden's break even is 12. Look, I'll just go Dearden and I'll go get the other guy next week, I guess. Yeah. All right. Hit like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the content. I'll see you next week.